Hello, welcome to Today in History. My name is Sotonye Afiesima. Okay, so you know what it is. We're rolling back the blind now, and we're going to the year 1227. And this guy's name is Temujin, also more popularly known as Genghis Khan. He was a Mongol leader and forged an empire stretching from the east coast of China west to the Aral Sea. He died on this day in camp during the campaign against the Chinese kingdom of Xi Xia. So the great Khan, who was over 60 and in failing health, may have succumbed to injuries incurred during a fall from a horse in the previous year. He was born in 1162. His name again is Temujin. The title is Genghis Khan. Obviously a great warrior, expanded his empire, which history says shrunk or started going down around the 14th century AD. So that's Genghis Khan for you, who died on this day in 1227. But not after greatly expanding his empire. Right, so the next event of note today happened in the year 1795, and George Washington, the first president of the United States of America, signs what's called the Jay Treaty, pictured here, or as you can see, the Treaty of Amity, Commerce and Navigation. So that happened on this day, and I shall read a bit about why this treaty was necessary. The treaty, known officially as the Treaty of Amity, Commerce and Navigation, which I mentioned earlier, between His Britannic Majesty and the United States of America, attempted to diffuse the tensions between England and the United States that had risen to renewed heights since the end of the Revolutionary War. So this was a war of independence, I presume, which happened in 1776, I believe, or ended in 1776, culminating in the independence of the United States from the United Kingdom. So, tensions between England and the United States had risen to renewed heights since the end of the Revolutionary War. The US government objected to English military posts along America's northern and western borders and Britain's violation of American neutrality in 1794. So we're talking nearly 2 decades after their independence, when the Royal Navy seized American ships in the West Indies during England's war with France. So obviously, all these issues arose shortly after America gained her independence. Understandably, Britain didn't want to let go of her former colony, but America had to make their own decisions themselves now. They were an independent country, and obviously, an agreement had to be made, a treaty had to be made, some sort of understanding so that peace would prevail amongst both nations. So that was today, and the year was 1795. 1991, on this day, this man, Gorbachev, there was an attempted coup. And Gorbachev was placed under house arrest during the coup by high-ranking members of his own government. Could you believe that? Military and police forces. So it was an inside job. I think it's called a palace coup. But since becoming secretary of the Communist Party in 1985 and president of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, or the USSR, for those who remember, in 1988, Gorbachev had pursued comprehensive reforms of the Soviet system, combining perestroika, which means restructuring of the economy, including a greater emphasis on free market policies, and glasnost. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, it's spelled glasnost, but I think the correct pronunciation is glasnost. Glasnost, which means openness in diplomacy. He greatly improved Soviet relations with Western democracies, particularly the United States. So I guess that's why he was popular in the West, because he is the first Russian president who I encountered in quotes, who I heard about. So that makes sense. It ties in with the history here. Right, so last but not least, this guy's name is Oba Otudeko. He's an investor and highly successful entrepreneur, born on this day in 1943. He is a commander of the Federal Republic, which is a title of Nigeria. He's a Nigerian businessman. He serves as the founder and chairman of the Honeywell Group. He also serves as chair of the Federal Bank of Nigeria Holdings and founder of the Oba Otudeko Foundation. As of June 2017, his estimated net worth was $550 million. He's also made the Forbes top 50 richest Africans, I believe that was, yeah. So that's Oba Otudeko, who also comes from a royal family in the western part of Nigeria, Ibadan to be precise. So I'll end with his quote. He says, as you can see here in the picture, the journey is not a dash, but a marathon. Your enduring capacity and ability to persist are important to be successful. So that's a quote from Oba Otudeko. Like I said earlier, today is his birthday, so happy birthday, sir. He's 77 years old today. And on that note, guys, we'll end today's Today in History. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video and consider subscribing as well so that you receive notifications of my video upload. So if you click the notification bell, then the updates will come straight into your inbox. Thanks again, guys, and I shall see you tomorrow for another edition of Today in History. Take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.